Hey, it's Theo Burgess here, aka your Matrix Trainer. Today, we got a great workout for you. We're gonna do some clean and jerks. For those of you who know me, you do know that I have shoulder injuries and shoulder problems. I know I'm not the only one. So I did want to put a special focus today on shoulder mobility. I'm gonna go over one shoulder mobility routine that I use to get my shoulders prepared to lift heavy weights, to be able to have full range of motion and to warm up those joints, those tendons, and those stabilizer muscles to be able to get out of that exercise without being overly sore, okay? So we're gonna look at 3 different exercises for shoulder mobility before we do clean and jerks today. We're also gonna do shoulder press, strict press, overhead press, different names for the same exercise. And then after we do strict press, we're gonna move into clean and jerks. After we do clean and jerks, we're gonna move into today's WOD. Okay, and our WOD is gonna have snatches and toes to bar, which is also gonna depend on getting that shoulder overhead. So for those of you who don't know, it's this left shoulder right here. You can see I can get this right shoulder up, no warm up. I haven't done any warm up yet. I can get this right shoulder up, no problem. But when it comes to range of motion, you can take a look here. See how far I can get that right arm up. When it comes to the left, you can see that there's a pretty big difference here. Just in terms of natural motion of what I can do without being warmed up. This left shoulder is very stiff. I heard it in football, in sophomore year of high school, on a football injury. Never told anybody because that was the culture of the game. Eventually I had surgery on it when I was about 30 years old, 31, and I've been working through it ever since. You know, it is my body. I'm gonna love it and take care of it as long as it's here. Let me show you that one more again from that side. Take a look right here. Right arm, left arm, okay? And so there's a little bit of a difference here. Kind of a pretty major difference there, about 15 to 30 degrees. Between the two, which as you can imagine, when it comes time to do a clean and jerk, you're gonna wanna get that bar to be even so that my whole body can be stable while putting the weight overhead, okay? So let's get to it. I'm gonna warm up with some jump rope, and then we're gonna get to the mobility and then the strength portion of today's workout. Jump roping is one of my favorite warm-up methods. I've made an attempt this month to get in more jump roping. It's a lot different than running, a lot different than rowing. I also just damaged my row machine yesterday in the workout. So, trying to find different ways to warm up the body with different kinds of cardio is one of the fun journeys, one of the fun aspects of the journey is how to get my heart pumping, get that body temperature up. All right, I'm all warmed up. I've stretched out my shoulders using the band, and now it's time to get mobile. The first mobility exercise that I'm gonna do here is gonna be with a lacrosse ball. We go right here. I'm gonna grab this lacrosse ball, and my goal is to get between the spine and the scapula, all up under here, and move my arm through the range of motion so that this lacrosse ball can attempt to break up any adhesions and kind of let my shoulders move through the gunk that's in there to adapt that range of motion. Okay, so I'm gonna get on the floor, and then I'm going to get on this lacrosse ball, and then you'll see me rise up, put my hips in the air to add a little bit more weight until I'm comfortable. I suggest you do the same. And then you're gonna go for about anywhere for a minute, which is on the very short side, to 3 minutes. Let's get that lacrosse ball. Let's get that right here. Oh man. And you know it, if you've ever done this one before, just kind of roll around back there. Let the ball do all the work. This next exercise is very similar. Here I'm going to use a foam roller, I'm gonna put this in the middle of my back. Okay, I'm gonna be leaning backwards, rolling out the tightness in my lats. Okay, and in my thoracic spine, so I can get full range of motion everywhere. Okay. It's time for the lacrosse ball one last time. A lot of times when I was early in my stages, and if I did any mobility at all, I tend to focus on the shoulder, the back of the shoulder, because that's where I felt it the most. But I've come to learn through study of anatomy that connected to the shoulder on the front side is this pectoral muscle. So we got to loosen that up as well. Basically, you just want to apply pressure until that muscle decides to relax. Now, if you start to feel yourself going numb in the extremities or something like that, you should apply less pressure. Okay? That simple. All right. That's my 3 exercise shoulder mobility routine that I do anytime I'm doing overhead presses. Let's check the results right here to see if I'm ready for today. We got the right arm here, and then we got the left arm. Okay, and now this guy's ready. I'm gonna get a little bit more warmed up. Again, after that slowdown from the mobility, I'm gonna do a little bit more jump roping, and then I'll be back to do overhead press. Theo Burgess, your matrix trainer. All right, so this is gonna be my last warm-up set of strict press, overhead press. I'm gonna give you a profile view. What I'm looking for to make sure here is that I don't hit any lean back here. I wanna be able to push straight up and be as strict as possible, okay? I'm also looking to see that the bar is in its proper placement. I can move my head back, push that bar up. I'm checking for bar path, as well as making sure that my body maintains its rigor in terms of pushing the bar up. So let's check that out. This is last warm set, 85 pounds before we move on to the working set. Let's go. All right, what did you see there? Hit me down in the comments, let me know. All right, here's my first set, strict press, 4 reps, 90 pounds. Let's get it. All right, second set, 105 pounds. We're doing 3 reps. I'm gonna give you the profile view again. Looking to make sure that I emphasize the strict in strict press. This is the strong set, 90%. You go to 115 pounds, 1 rep overhead press. All right, Next up is my working set on clean and jerk. I will be working at 140, 2 reps, then 150, 2 reps, then 160, 2 reps. I'm gonna do my best to give you an anterior view and then a lateral view so we can check out form on both sides, all right? All right, I gotta say, that was a little tougher than I anticipated, mainly because I didn't warm up any clean stuff. So that form was just raw. We warmed up we had done the press and the jerk balance, which I didn't video, but man, when you're talking about just doing clean, that is a highly technical lift, which probably shouldn't be done with minimal warm-up. Not a good idea. Right, that was 140 pounds. Of course it's gonna feel better. That was 140 pounds. Of course it's gonna feel better the second time because technically I'm a little more warmed up. All right, can't wait to see the form and how that turned out. All right, this next set is gonna be at 150 pounds, warmed up, ready to go and look good. Really trying to make sure that I do get full range of motion with shoulders on the jerk, as well as complete the jerk exercise by hands up, having both feet come together and controlling the weight. All right, that's something that coach pointed out to me last time I did this exercise and showed him tape. So let's get this right, 150 pounds. These are my last 2 sets, 160 pounds, 1 rep each. I haven't cleaned this much in quite some time, but I am excited about getting this weight up. Clean and jerk, probably 2 of my favorite exercises since I have started my CrossFit journey. Learning this Olympic lifting has really given new exercises to learn, man. New ways to move your body and new ways to move the barbell. So here we go. Power clean and jerk, 160. Let's get it. Sloppy.